I think the greatest driver for innovations right now is the sustainability issue. In order to look at the future innovations needed, it's going smart with the materials. Be responsible in the reuse of materials and make sure that we also use a binder that will work in the long run. So the technical lifetime of a pavement is really important, as well as reducing the emissions at the production site. Looking into something that the experts want to call the waste phase. When it comes to asphalt, we shouldn't have a waste phase. It's going back and be reused because it's designed to be there, and the material we have is 100% recyclable. We really need to make sure that we reuse the material. We need to really make sure that we know the material from the beginning when the material is delivered to us. And if we have a traceable source, we can split the material and make sure we reuse it for the best purpose. There are some limitations today in the policies, so there's needed policy innovations in order for us to leverage on the reuse of materials. There are a few barriers in the market demand today, a lot of them concerning that the knowledge isn't there. We need to disseminate the knowledge about how to reduce carbon emissions, and also in some cases we haven't fully figured out and leveraged the innovations out there. We can do a lot if we have the right incentives for it. What do you have to do to overcome the barriers? I think for a stakeholder, it's really to go in for the change. You need to change and make sure that business isn't as usual. Because in normal cases, business as usual, it's not driving any innovations. So we really need to challenge ourselves in doing something different, and that is the way to zero carbon emission in the future.